Hey everybody, welcome to Crochet Life and Stuff with Debra presents, ta-da, Tuesday Reviews. Said I might start it up? Well, here it is. Now, stepping back a little bit, today I want to review a place that I have been actually going to for many years. It's in Greenville, South Carolina. Yes, I live in Georgia, but it's about an hour away from my house. It's called the Pita House. The Pita House has all scratch-made Mediterranean food. If you don't know what Mediterranean food is, have you ever had hummus? Have you ever had falafel? Have you ever had shawarma? It's where they put the meat on the spit and they're cutting it off, and oh my goodness. You don't know what you're missing if you've never tried it. If you're anywhere within driving distance, I'm talking even a couple of 100 miles, check out their hours, go see them. They are open for dine-in now, you know, with the stuff going on in the world. They've got limited seating. They do a lot of takeaway business. They've also got their little grocery store within there. They only take cash though. They don't take any cards whatsoever. So when you go, hit up an ATM, you won't need much. They don't charge you an arm and a leg, but the food is amazing. One thing to know, they will explain any dish to you. They've got pictures because, you know, some of the words are, they're not made for my crazy English speaking mouth. I can say hummus and I can say kibbe and I can say shawarma, but some of them I don't even try to pronounce because I'm not sure how. They have vegetarian dishes. They also have regular meat-based dishes. They have stuffed grape leaves because that is a Middle Eastern food. It's not just a Greek thing. People think that all this stuff just comes from Greece, especially the shawarma and the stuff like in the pita bread. It's Middle Eastern as well. They also have Lebanese pastries. OMG. Okay, let me show you because I happen to have some. We went there last night. Now these have been sitting for 24 hours. They are fresh made there. These are called nut rolls. It is one of only of dozens of stuff they have there. They have baklava and a couple of different varieties that they make on site, fresh, from scratch. And these are some nougats that they have that they make as well. Nougats with pistachios in them. Oh, I just opening this up and smelling the honey and the rose water and the pastry. Oh, yeah, I need it. They also make all of their own pitas. And you can buy them and take them home. And they're not loaded with a boatload of preservatives and stuff. This is like homemade stuff. So you buy it and you got to use it in a couple of days. You can do a lot with these, but these are the actual pitas that they use at the location. And this pack of them is $2.49. Folks, that is not bad. You're going to pay that at a grocery store for stuff that's packed with preservatives and yucky stuff and doesn't taste nearly as good as these homemade ones. Oh, I just want to bust in here, rip it off, and start eating. Now, when we go, I almost always order falafel. I love the falafel plate with hummus. Yes, I love to eat meat and stuff, and I'll get to that in a minute. But their falafel is the best I have ever had, okay? The outside is crunchy and just perfect. There's no sog to it. It's not greasy. But the inside is light and fluffy. Sometimes you have, you know, falafel, it'll feel kind of heavy. These don't feel heavy. You eat a bunch of them and, oh, the flavor, it's amazing. They do it all from scratch there. They've been doing it for over 30 years at this location. Or maybe not the same building, but they've been in the area for 30 years in Greenville. People in Greenville know where this is. It's on Pleasantburg. I'll have their website linked below so that you can find their location. Something else that they do, when you get hummus from them, even as a side, you get these carrots. These carrots, and you think, sliced carrot, what are you talking about? No. These things have a flavor like you really can't describe. They're seasoned, they're not spicy, but they have a seasoning to them. And I asked the owner who was out helping another customer in the grocery part, I'm like, those carrots that you serve with the hummus, I'm like, what is in them? Because I'd love to try to make them myself. And he says, well, it's curry and vinegar, and they cook them and then they slice them and then they store them in the mixture. And he said, you can take some home. What? He said, yeah, just go and tell them you want some, a container of carrots from the kitchen and they'll sell them to you. This whole thing was less than $5. And that's a lot of carrots, y'all. And I plan on just sitting in front of the television and eating them like potato chips. They are that good. They are amazing. I've never tasted anything quite like them. Ugh. My wonderful curry, apparently. Carrots. Who knew? They've also got all kinds of interesting Middle Eastern groceries there. And I picked these up because I've never had them before. And I thought they were interesting. Pickled turnips.